Welcome to Mind Blow, the ultimate destination for jaw-dropping content that will surprise, inspire, and entertain you every step of the way. If you love discovering the unexpected, make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share with your friends to keep the excitement going. Your support helps us keep blowing minds and creating content you'll never forget. So buckle up and get ready, because this is just the beginning. On October 6, 2025, Balabac Island awoke to the thunder of a U.S. C-130, Hercules, making its first landing on a brand new runway. Islanders watched in awe and apprehension as the massive plane touched down, a symbol of progress and a harbinger of change. For local families, the event promised jobs and security, but also raised fears about the impact on their peaceful way of life. Military officials from the Philippines and the U.S. exchanged satisfied glances, knowing this runway was a strategic game-changer. The air buzzed with both accomplishment and tension, as everyone sensed the island's new role in regional power dynamics. Children cheered, while their parents wondered what this foreign presence would mean for their culture and environment. The landing was more than a test, it was a message to Manila, Washington, and Beijing. Balabac was now on the world stage. The runway's opening marked a turning point, placing the island at the heart of South China Sea geopolitics. With the roar of jet engines, Balabac's future was forever altered. Balabac's new airbase is no accident. It's a calculated move by the Philippines and the U.S. The island sits at a choke point guarding the Balabac Strait, a vital shipping lane linking the South China Sea and Sulu Sea. Control here means influence over regional maritime traffic and security. For the Philippines, the base boosts defense, enabling rapid response to incursions and illegal activities in contested waters. For the U.S., it's a forward outpost, shrinking response times and strengthening its Indo-Pacific strategy to counter China's growing reach. The base is both shield and sword, a defensive asset for Manila, a power projection platform for Washington. This partnership revitalizes the U.S.-Philippines alliance, signaling renewed commitment to mutual defense. Balabac is no longer a remote outpost. It's now a front line in the world's most contested maritime arena. The stakes for Balabac and the region have never been higher. Building the Balabac airbase was a feat of engineering and diplomacy under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement. U.S. Navy Seabees and Air Force engineers worked alongside the Philippine Army's 51st Engineer Brigade, overcoming logistical nightmares on this remote island. Equipment and materials arrived by sea, braving tropical heat and monsoon rains. Filipino expertise met American technology, ensuring the runway met strict military standards. The project forged trust and camaraderie. Soldiers shared meals, stories, and a common goal. For the Philippines, it was a chance to modernize. For the U.S., a tangible show of alliance. The completed runway stands as proof of a living partnership, not just a treaty on paper. It's a symbol of shared resolve to uphold international law and regional stability. More than concrete and steel, the airbase is built on mutual trust and a vision for a secure Indo-Pacific. The alliance, tested and strengthened, now has a foundation as solid as the runway itself. The future of Balabac is now tied to the future of this partnership. Balabac is home to the Molbog people, whose traditions are deeply rooted in the island's natural world. The airbase's arrival disrupted their tranquil life, bringing outsiders, noise, and uncertainty. Some islanders found new jobs and skills, while others worried about losing their cultural identity. The military presence reduced piracy, but elders feared the younger generation would drift from tradition. The community now walks a tightrope, embracing economic opportunity while struggling to preserve heritage. Daily life is a blend of old and new as families adapt to rapid change. Balabac's people face the challenge of holding on to their roots in a world transformed overnight. Their resilience will determine what is preserved for generations to come. The airbase brought jobs and prosperity, but also new challenges to Balabac. Local businesses flourished, and families enjoyed better incomes and services. Yet, the influx of outsiders strained resources and threatened social cohesion. environmental concerns loom large. Runway construction cleared habitats, and increased activity risks the island's fragile ecosystem. Leaders now grapple with balancing growth and tradition, prosperity, and preservation. The base is both a lifeline and a risk, offering security but endangering what makes Balabac unique. The island's future depends on finding a sustainable path between progress and protection. Balabac stands at a crossroads, its identity and environment in the balance. Balabac's runway is more than a military asset. It's a lifeline for the region. It enables rapid air patrols over contested waters, strengthening Philippine defense and deterring illegal activities. The base is also a hub for disaster relief, allowing aid to reach remote islands quickly after typhoons or earthquakes. Regular patrols help enforce maritime law, protecting resources from illegal fishing and smuggling. The airbase's versatility makes it invaluable for both security and humanitarian missions. It's a symbol of a more capable, resilient Philippines, ready to face both conflict and calamity. The runway's true power lies in its ability to protect, connect, and serve the nation every day. Balabac is now a beacon of preparedness in the face of uncertainty. The new airbase sent ripples across Asia, triggering strong reactions. China condemned the move, accusing the US of militarizing the region and increasing tensions. Chinese vessels increased their presence near Philippine-held islands, signaling defiance and testing the alliance. Southeast Asian neighbors watched quietly. Some welcomed the US commitment, others stayed neutral to avoid angering Beijing. Allies like Japan and Australia publicly supported the base, seeing it as a step toward regional stability. The runway has become a new fault line in the US-China rivalry, forcing nations to navigate carefully. Balabac is now a symbol of the region's deep divisions and shifting alliances. The island's fate is tied to the broader contest for influence in the Indo-Pacific. Every move here is watched by the world. Balabac's transformation brings both hope and anxiety for its people. Economic opportunities abound, and young islanders dream bigger than ever before. Yet, elders worry that prosperity may erode their culture and traditions. The island's new strategic importance brings security, but also the fear of becoming a flashpoint in global conflict. The community faces a daily struggle to balance progress with preservation. Balabac's story is one of resilience, adapting to change while holding on to what matters most. The future is uncertain, but the islanders' determination will shape what comes next. Their journey is just beginning, on a path between promise and peril.